That's enough. Hello, good evening. Sorry, I'm arguing with people on Discord. Bear with me. Gotta launch the game. Yes, we are throwing in a second cheeky Risen stream. Cheeky in the sense that I don't usually do 2 streams in one day. Hello, I can't see you. Where are you? Hello, Daniela. Glad you could join us. Stand by. I really wish I could have the game launched in advance, but for some reason it crashes if I have it tabbed out for more than like 10 seconds. Hello again, Watcher. Can the game be captured yet? Yes, it can. Behold. Don't behold yet. It has not completely launched.
Doesn't work.
It's getting there, Val. So, in case you missed it yesterday, we got... Yes, be holding on. Be holding on to these... We have joined the Inquisition, but I did kind of bypass most of the side quests in the town. I'm not sure how many of them are still available in Chapter 2. I actually have no idea what happens with Patty if you don't do her whole thing. Because she is a mandatory quest in Chapter 2. I'm just wondering if they skip that and she just escapes. Or... Hello, Kevin Frost. I will. Well enough. Hopefully everyone else is. I don't know if it skips that and she just gets out of town herself, or if we gotta kind of sort of still do the whole thing in the end. So I guess we'll head back to town and see what to do. And maybe we can actually come and go from the front gate finally. Staying Forsey. I should smack some wolves. I'm low on XP, so I really ought to... Oh god, that is a great many wolves. Oh dear, oh my. What have I done? I'm gonna die. Yeah, I'm better than some smelly wolves. I see you coming. I see you coming. It does seem like the wolves have an AI where they won't all attack at the same time. They go one by one. A lot of other enemies are not so courteous. Ow, ow. Have at thee, fell beast. Well, we get our horizontal swings ere long, but I don't know if I'm actually doing that because I'm going for archery this time around. I don't know if we'll have enough learning points to spare towards some melee skills. I'm gonna dodge them mouths. Also, like, I know I've been abusing the teleport commands as of late, because around the second playthrough, I feel like I kinda don't need to prove anything by going through the game legitimately so many times in a row. But I'm still gonna play it mostly legit. Like, I'm still keeping it on the highest difficulty. I'm not gonna use teleports in situations where I'm not just, like, testing things. Because obviously there are dangers on the way. New monsters that spawn in every chapter, so using teleports to get around them is illegitimate. the same time, I hold the caveat that maybe I'll get lazy and won't keep to that. Oh, that is not a dodge, sir. That is a hop. Woof woof. That's not fair. You usually back up after you take a few hits. I need more pigskins. I haven't finished that quest. And he was making a meal of that ass. Literally. Eddie, what the hell are you doing? That cat's fucking around with things on my desk. Nah, pallet swaps. That's what you get. Nah, there's no side quest for man in the grill with him either. Alas.
I have.
You must be the man who negotiated this peace for us.
I am.
In that case, I'm allowed to.
I don't think I negotiated anything. I just got all the troublemakers evicted.
At what?
Yeah, I was looking for Patty, who I realized may be down at the beach if, this game operates the way I'm thinking it might. But let's check the tavern. I hate when the jump is faster than just walking. They always do this. Oh, she's still here, so we gotta go through the whole rigmarole.
Now there's a better get.
Thank.
So I will be skipping dialogues because we've been through all this once already.
I would still, if I.
Obviously, we know that she's looking for...
This one.
Looking for
No, I did hear. No idea.
a sign of her father.
I'm not.
Which we have
Yeah.
because we already beat up Erickson for the key.
Right. Best, but then, and what? I don't. I have Romanov. If sure, I don't recognize. He marked this key.
Cap.
So it's true. He was. Did he tell?
He didn't.
Did you?
No.
Who's?
So we do have to do all the steps if we want all the XP. I wasn't sure if we needed to. But it seems like completing every step gets 25 XP, so we kind of have to go through it all if we want it. I don't know if Romanov's even going to talk to us now that we screwed him over, though. Sometimes I forget how far you can zoom out the camera in these games. I still can't believe Elex 2 did not have camera zoom. It's the only game they've ever done that didn't have it.
Believe me, Gutter Dog, you won't get to do that a second time.
The tavern keeper, Patty, is looking for her father.
Patty Steelbeard. That cunning bitch is anything but a tavern keeper. Her father is Captain Gregorius.
Yes, we know your acquaintance with him.
But scattered. They're waiting. Eric. He must have.
What was...
He had a whore. Eric. I don't. You. Now, go and search it. And you're. So.
Hey, we ain't friends, buddy. You've made that very clear. So obviously, this time around, I'm not going to be helping him out. But I'm curious if he even gives the option to work with him if we do everything we can to piss him off. And again, in all fairness, it was never really an option. He just said to do it. And we would, if I like pushed it, he would agree to split the profits.
You got any?
I've got some.
Ah. What? Now.
Yes, we're gonna convince you to buy a damn fish stall. Spend twice as many hours working. He's not all the stereotypes, because you don't have a peg leg.
What's that? You not. I'm a say. What? But luckily, if you. Ha! But where? What? Only but if Erickson Ha! The house. Show me.
I wouldn't want to poke around in a shack like that. Who knows what's crawling around under the sheets in there?
Roman.
But then.
This.
Still. And do. Could.
We already found where it is. We did this out of order.
Well.
Don't.
Do I? I can tell.
Were you?
I didn't.
Oh.
And if. Well.
Alright, let's check out the shack, and then we'll be back. I felt like I had to sneeze for the past like 10 minutes, and it just ain't happening. But I can't make it go away. Guess. How is there a fire? How is there a burning stove in here? This shack is supposed to have been unoccupied for years. Maybe Erickson has been hanging out in here. That's why I just haven't mentioned it, because he's just taking it over as he's dwelling. Hey, we gotta get you to sell your shack.
I was with this.
Money.
Deal?
Why would?
But that. Well, I. What? I have here.
Where do you?
If I, you could ask the.
Oh, that's a Minecraft reference,
Let's
isn't
say-
it? Don't you bring Minecraft into here.
Every herring just
Is-
no, and you. You act.
To be fair, I actually remember there was way back in the day, I was on someone's server who was playing a modded version of Minecraft that was much more survival focused. Wouldn't have played it if it wasn't playing it with other people, but I was going to stream that at the same time. But then his, like, the schedule of all of them, because they're all British, didn't line up with mine. So I didn't end up really sticking around.
What?
Wouldn't.
I. True. I don't have a.
So.
Oh. Listen.
What?
I can't. But I'll sell it. Believe. Don't let Carl.
So.
Yeah.
Now, how much do I sell this ring for? 20! God, he ripped me off. Do not bring up Roblox. Honestly, the worst thing about Roblox was there was some... Before I made my rule on Discord to not DM me for small talk, some guy kept DMing me, showing like clips from his Roblox games or something. I was like, dude, I don't care. Like, don't DM me this shit. And he was one of the people we end up having to ban like 4 times.
I found this.
Now. I can find you to. Here.
Done.
200 good luck. Me?
There's a.
Really? Still. And I'll meet.
Oh yeah, What do you have to say about Sid leaving?
What did you do? Come on, out with it.
Out with what?
My Siddy's left town, and I'm sure it's your fault.
Siddy makes his own decisions.
Just get out of my sight, you bastard.
LOL. So you don't have your golden egg, golden goose anymore.
I found someone. Nico will buy your stall.
What? Is he crazy? Oh, well. Here.
Now you're...
I'm going to Patty's. I'll get the gold from Nico on the...
And don't drink it all at once. Then you'll be back on the streets and you won't have any fish to sell. Was there much else going on here? I don't remember if we had more quests. I think the brothers made their own way out, didn't they? Or do we have to get them out? Ha! Good one. Yeah, so the brothers are already out of town. Because I forgot to get Ulf out and handle their whole business. So they made their own escape. I've seen a couple videos that went down the whole rabbit hole of that oof sound from Roblox. And like where it came from and the fucking lunatic who was basically taking credit for it. It was an interesting rabbit hole to explore. We don't care, we already dealt with that. I suppose I could look for new weapons here. Oh yeah, we gotta do the whole smith business. Gotta hire him some new workers.
Yeah. Love. This. But how? Ser. No.
Maybe...
Me. If you. Love. That. And who?
I can... or...
What may?
I'll...
Sign. For one step. Maybe. Most. Some more. What the fuck? Old tool. But they.
I really hate how you can't skip quickly through the dialogues unless you get like a frame perfect click.
Knocking up. I just need.
I'll...
What?
I don't want none of it.
I have. If you tell me.
You're...
Lock.
You're...
Walt.
Even...
I'm. For the.
What? What is that story? That sounds like something I want to...
No.
That sounds like something I want to read about.
As soon as he.
I like how he gives us 120 gold, ostensibly to go hire him some workers. And we get them to work for 50, so we just pocket the difference, when I'm pretty sure he meant for us to give 60 to each man.
Hey.
What? The old...
In a...
That's...
Oh yeah, and Tilda wants her to know about her sons.
I just went. When we in his, he didn't.
Who's...
The said they, of course. You, some of them rose, but my.
It's funny how Tilda basically hates everyone that,
You,
everyone who could possibly be in charge of this town. She shit talks the man she works for, because he makes her sleep outside. She shit talks the Inquisition for, basically stealing her stuff and locking everybody in the town. And then when the Don takes back over, she shit talks him for, like, just hiring a bunch of troublemakers.
oh,
Don't...
Beppo's the always William and Will.
He's true.
Is he all right?
Yeah.
But is
Don't...
And the last one we gotta find is... What's his nuts out in the woods? Where am I going? Tony, what are you still doing here?
Before someone makes you disappear.
You're supposed to leave. Oh, the other guy's left.
Mike. Yeah.
I feel like I had that concept in mind once, Vale. Like, not that I was making plans to murder somebody, but I'm like, I wonder how well somebody could pull that off.
That you just need.
Well,
Maybe.
thanks.
One hand.
What?
Get out of the way, sir.
Excellent.
There.
If you want to beg for more money, sniff.
I think that's all the side quests we had left here. Yeah, if I remember correctly, we might get some XP for giving some rum to old Salty Jack. Oh, and I still need the last of the furs.
Well, my...
You're...
Now, seems the... What? You...
Here.
Spend
Yes, sir.
everything. The sea always wins. Remember that, lad.
Wonder what blew it for him. That'll be fun to read. Then that demonstrates my powers of precognition because I'm answering all of your questions live. Or responding to everything you're posting. Do I have the foys? It's still missing one pigskin. One wild foreskin. They must all be in town, so I just can't seem to find them. Well, nobody's, like, manning the bar anymore. This place is completely up for grabs. Also, Vasily talked about sleeping here, but I don't think he actually was. There's no beds or anything.
Gotta start again.
Oh, shoot, I forgot.
There.
You even think about taking something from me and I'll cut your dick off.
Beg your pardon, it's not yours. Dork ass. There's money under the table. I can't seem to grab it. I thought if you were a thief, you got your hands cut off, not your other appendages.
Sneaking doesn't work when I can see you.
Alright, this guy was going to sell us a map.
I've come.
And if you want, take.
I never found his ring, did I? I forget who you get it from. Was it supposed to be Sid? Meaning it's gone forever?
I'm not listening.
Maybe one of these idiots sells pig skin. Maybe I just go out and find one. There's a wolf skin. I think some pigs actually spawned outside this gate. I should be able to get the last of them. Let me out.
I'm.
Obviously, it stands to reason that they just don't open the gate for you because ostensibly the gates are still supposed to be closed for the whole town. But it is just annoying. Oh my god, so many pigs. It's just annoying that, like, it's such a long loading screen just to leave town. Get out of here, you stupid bird. I have never played Daggerfall. There's in the backlog somewhere. I feel like I would play Morrowind first because that's got nostalgia value to me. I have no idea when I'd get around to something like Daggerfall.
Of course.
Here's the skinny.
I'm here about the deal with Flavio.
Flavio? Tell him I still don't have the goods. 5 wolf skins and 5 boar skins. No more, no less. And I'll only take the complete delivery.
Here are the skins Flavio promised.
Yeah. Let's see. Yes, these look good.
Can we do business?
We have a deal. I'll take the furs, you take the meat.
Pretty sure it is, Val. I'm curious because him and I just don't seem to see eye to eye on these sorts of things. But I realize I'm looking for a very different type of game than he does. He loves RPGs with like a lot of complex, like min-maxing. That's never really been my style.
I got the meat.
Good work. Can you take it to Master Belcher?
I've brought you some meat for the needy.
Really?
Flavio said you could use it.
That I can. There are some more refugees driven here by the creatures in the temples, by the Don. We even have some refugees from other islands. We need help if we are to care for them all. Here.
Interesting. I'm not sure anybody here that, like, any NPC that we talk to ever mentions being from another island. Man, this bed is itchy. Okay, well that's everything. Wait, Nelson's ring. I've completely forgotten where Nelson's ring is. Oh, she's wearing it. I forgot.
I'm sure you've got... There's plenty of others with
Shit.
gossip. Try them.
I don't think there's anything we can do about it now. Howdy doodles yourself, nameless heroine. I think we're screwed. I can't get the ring from her now. So to do something very underhanded.
You keep... Cut that out.
Holy shit!
Not exactly sleight of hand, but more might of hand. Obviously, when she stands up, she's going to be angry and tattle on us, so we got to have this ready. I like how you said that as a joke, Val. I didn't even read that before actually doing it. And very enamored.
That's going to leave a lump. Did something happen?
I found it. I have your ring.
I feel,
so
give me flashbacks to how
I'd like you
used
to
the
keep the ring.
Are you serious?
the Oblivion spell
Seeing it just reminds
in Gothic
me of
2.
the break-in. I don't want it anymore.
Are you sure about giving me the ring? Isn't it precious?
Yes, of course.
Precious.
I don't even want...
I assume that's a deliberate Lord of the Rings reference. Alright. And nobody was worse for the wear. Gritta was Thorben's niece, right? No. Basically, how I do it is Ignaz gives me the scroll. I steal something from him to get him to attack me, beat the shit out of him. Then when he gets back up, I use the scroll on him. And then he asks me, so did the scroll work? I'm like, clearly it did. Because you don't remember a thing.
Right.
It's right behind you.
I'm going. I'll be.
Yes, yes.
Better start
I'm
again.
pretty sure most people use it on Valentino.
Damn.
Which I do end up using on him. I just save Valentino for later. It's just a convenient way to get the quest done, like, immediately. And you get, by beating him up and looting him, you get five new scrolls off of him anyway. Oh, God. That's because you're doing it wrong, Val. You're not supposed to beat him up in the tavern. I mean, if you don't feel like waiting, then yeah. Because he leaves at such a weird hour. Yeah, exactly. It's literally like 4 in the morning, and any of the hours you sleep to are between that. If you sleep until midnight, that's 12 p.m. If you sleep until morning, that's like 6 a.m. So yeah, you're kind of stuck just sitting there waiting for him to leave. You can use console commands to set the time of day to a specific hour. But while I think it's exactly 4 a.m., or, 4 a.m. is when he's supposed to leave, but if you set it to 4 a.m., it goes slightly later. So he's already, like, halfway home by then.
What?
If I... No.
What? What?
Well, I need to... It's your call. I'll leave.
Lead the way. Oh, hang on, I haven't looted this.
Keep close.
The annoying thing is we passed by one of her treasure sites right there, but we can't do anything about it until she gives us the key. We could have taken care of that just on our walk here. Only you handed it over sooner. Look at that scooting chicken.
There's another one.
Why is it coming from me?
That's the last.
You were right in its face. My God, so many sea chickens.
Watch it.
Whoa!
So much for
that bird took flight.
Watch it. The last we'll see of you.
Damn, she hits hard. Whoops! I just smacked the shit out of her. I didn't realize there was friendly fire with her. Shouldn't be. Also, even she gets the Gothic 3 grunting sounds when you hit her from behind. This game just makes no sense. I'm still baffled. Why do they have different voice sound effects just for hitting someone from behind?
Follow me.
No, we slapped that ass unintentionally. Which is no excuse. Ow, ow, ow. Oh my God, slippery little wolf. Boo.
I I live to another day.
God damn. You stupid chicken. Uh-oh, we lost her. Why didn't she stop? I hope she doesn't despawn when that happens. That was not a dodge, you idiot. What the bug ain't even flapping and it's still floating? Look at that idiot. How you keep in flight? Oh my god, so many bugs. Nobody invited you. Ow. God damn you. Why are there so many moths on this road? We need some pest control going around. That man has nothing to say anymore. For some reason, the wolf walking animation reminds me of this video I saw ages ago of these like dogs, these like two dogs sneaking up on another dog. It was one of the most hilarious things I've ever seen. Because the way the dogs sneak, and like they're just perfectly in sync. They're just the scootiest little dogs. It's hilarious. Trust me. Even the boners have like grunts when you hit them. I'll never get over that. This game is so dumb. Whoops.
I live to another day.
Yeah. That's just what the world needs, Val. There aren't enough Risen mods as it is.
Finally.
Maybe.
Sure. There's here. If some.
Consider it.
Yeah.
Now we get this fun bit of long ass digging animation. If there is one thing Arcania deserves credit for, it's that it has these animations in the background while the inventory menu opens. So you don't have to watch the whole fucking thing every time you dig something up or every time you mine something. But it's not like other crappy games where you don't even get an animation. I got a casket.
Let me. This is it. The neck.
What?
You the or like that. He's left. My.
No.
Yes. My. He know. And what you can. Are they?
Yeah.
I haven't.
You think?
It's.
May.
The cat. Just. It's. Thing. Some.
Then I'll look.
You do. I'll.
So.
You or I. What?
Add.
Yeah.
Or.
Good. And be. We're not the.
Oh.
I'm not. He could be locked. He always with an must.
He's the...
The story. He knows.
That baffled me. Like, it's one thing to just have interactive things that are pointless. What the hell's this man doing here? He's just chilling with his fucking pet rat. Oh no, he killed it. But the fact that it, like...
What?
Oh, it's Weasel. It's the people we kicked out of town. They're only just making it back. The fact that it was an option to turn them off was so weird to me. And they were off by default, I think. Woof. If I recall, there's supposed to be a quest with these guys now that we're not going to be beaten the shit out of by them on sight.
A new person. Finally, someone I can send. Thank the gods.
You talking to me?
Certainly am. Everyone else is busy, pretending to be busy, or is just lazing around. And I have
Well,
to get a message to
maybe send those assholes.
Helping process the
Honestly,
artifacts
why
on
do
the
you
farm.
just tolerate
I
this
think they call
laziness?
it Tilda's farm. I need every man to clear these artifacts. And I mean every man. But someone has to tell Severin our situation. Tell him we need
Severin?
support. We haven't got the manpower we need.
All right, I'll take your message to Severin.
Hurry. He needs to know. It's vital. I bet they think we're dead. But here we are, large as life. Anyway.
You're no larger than anybody else. I think, I remember old, previews for Arcania that were talking about how you would have access to spells that would change the weather and, like, time of day and shit. And I guess I could never get that working. So they cut those features entirely, and the weather control thing just became like a one-off thing you did for the sake of a quest. I don't think that game would have ever been good, but it was interesting some of the ideas that they wanted to implement and they talked about. And then because of Joe Wood's no bugs ultimatum, they didn't do anything, basically. It was like, we're making the most bare-bones game possible. You can barely even call it an RPG. Alright, so I guess we can do... You know, I need to get some hunting skills. A better bow, preferably, because I have not been using it. For this bow build I've been making, I've sure been bonking things a lot. Because honestly, the slow reload speed and low damage of the bows make it really underwhelming. I'm not sure it'll ever be great, because just trying to keep up with it, with all the learning points. Maybe if I had not started from a character where I'd already put like 40 learning points into other skills, I would be somewhere by now.
Train me in art.
Oh, it's no point taking all day, is there? Practice shooting fast, and then you can shoot more. Just get smoother at it. That'll do for you.
Just get better, forehead. Suck less.
Train me in archery.
Now, if something's moving, it's harder to hit, isn't it? So, well, don't shoot
What a weird
where
sound.
it is, because it's gone, so you miss. So, shoot where it's going.
Lead the shots.
Then
Oh,
you
it
can
makes
hit
so
it,
much
'cause
sense.
It'll be there.
I love his commentary when he's teaching you these things. He is the best instructor in this entire game. Should I keep going, or should I do more decks? I'm low on decks. I think I need more decks. Oh god, I'm so jittery.
Help.
That's right.
Help.
Yep.
It's a shame he doesn't maintain his drunken talk when he does the generic lines for upping your attributes. Well, that's not the decks I'm talking about, Vana. Do you have bows, sir?
Let's
better bows. You got no bows. Oh no, you got some bows. Oh, I remember the bow. I gotta see if it's still there. The bow I dropped when I got the shit beat out of me and I got arrested. I'm telling you, as a matter of fact, if they announce that they're making Elex 3, I will not play it. Unless it comes out and it gets like 9 out of 10s. Because that was just the most baffling and infuriating experience. I don't have the thing. Oh, man, I have no idea where I would have dropped that bow. I remember I was, like, backing off. I had a telekinesis scroll. Be real handy. Well, the thing is, Vana, that would only be the case. I feel like that would only be the case if it was like a choices matter kind of thing. It isn't, because there's a mandatory thing in. Oh, there we go. There's a mandatory thing in the plot. There's nothing you could do to prevent it. I'm pretty sure. I don't think any of the moral choice meter would have affected anything. I think my bow is just gone. Oh, there it is. Blended in. That's piercing damage 20. That's underwhelming. So if they honestly retconned it to make Dex alive again, that would be so stupid. Or if they because they didn't set up anything as like a major antagonist for the sequel, because they're setting up the Singularity, which is a thing that has no like willpower. So God only knows what the villain would be in Elex 3.
Job well.
No idea what they were planning. But whatever Bjorn is coming up with, I'm sure he thinks it's absolutely genius.
Interesting.
Yeah, I guess Dawkins is still alive, isn't he? Because he escaped in the most epic mage battle I've ever seen, which made no fucking sense because my character had no magic abilities, and yet he was suddenly just shooting fireballs out of nowhere. God, that game is fucking stupid. I still can't get over it. It's been almost a year. Like, he just inherits the ability to throw fireballs in that cutscene, which he never fucking had. And never has again. No matter what character you were playing, Jax was gonna throw fireballs in that cutscene. I still can't. It's so stupid. So what are your bows like? Yeah, hunting bow. Let's go bow. Take that bow. So we're not gonna have anything to do with that this time either. Nico's ring, don't need it. Craven's ring. Neither of those are worth more than the others, so sell them both. That is true, Val. But at least that cutscene. I mean, yeah, that is kind of true. I mean, that cutscene represented, like, it was, even though it was pre-rendered, it was pre-rendered for whatever guild you were. Like, they were a bit more limited. I guess it was just assumed that you would have a sword. That's true about Eurythiel too, even if you didn't have, even if you turned it into a rune. feel like I'm going to be really underwhelmed by bows in this game, because I really never enjoyed using them. They're so slow.
Damn, you spotted me, huh?
Wasn't hard.
Yeah, Rome do it. Watching.
What is...
He was... Your search...
What...
Every... And... I...
What happens if I do all this and then talk to what's his nuts?
If I... I'll do...
Balturo in place. That ain't so bad.
I hope all your... I've had it with these monsters.
Oh, shit. Alright, you know what? That's pretty good, actually. They do more damage than I would have expected. I think, yeah, Fable was good because you maintained your mobility while you were using them. That's all I really remember about it.
You can run.
Honestly, next to that, probably the most fun game with archery, like most fun RPG with archery in it, would be Dragon's Dogma. Because at least in that game, no matter what, you had, like, skills to use with it, so you weren't just shooting a bow. But even shooting a bow, just somehow, despite it being like a bullet spongy game, was more satisfying than most.
I've had it with these monsters. I hope all your kind die.
Now, of course, you would appreciate that more than anything, Val. It is OP in Gothic 2. It's just underwhelming mechanically. Not much to it.
That'll teach you, piss pots.
Stop it. Like, it is gratifying to just annihilate everything with bows in Gothic 2, but I wouldn't call it a very dynamic way to play. At least in this game, you do get critical hits for headshots. The way things move make it difficult to pull them off. As long as we got a meat shield like Vasily, ain't so bad. The arrows shoot way lower than the middle of the crosshair, no matter what distance you're at. You almost got to aim for the low end of the crosshair, no matter what.
I hope all your kind die.
The Gothic 3 archery is terrible. I mean, it can really fuck things up because the AI is so bad, and it's very easy to kite them around the environment. But the aiming is so wonky, even in first person, because the first person just moves the camera into the character's head. So it still completely screws up your depth perception. I hate that you can't put away your bow once you have an arrow knocked and drawn. Man, I never like checked out this cave.
You can run.
In the last playthrough. There's not much in it. There's some like treasure chests and some things to mine and some crickets down below.
She won't be eating me tonight.
But basically, if you want to, you can get Vasily to follow you actually quite far. He won't follow you all the way to the beach, I don't think. Oh yeah, don't get me started on the damn hitboxes of the damn snappers. Where I swear their head and their legs are the only thing that your arrows can connect with. So if you aim for their body, it'll go right through them.
You can run.
And with Vasily just playing tank. This ain't difficult. Well, in Gothic 3, leveling up your skill, much like this, improved how quickly you could draw the arrow. Which was way more valuable with crossbows, because the default skill in crossbows took fucking years to draw the crossbow. And since you had to stand still to draw it, you couldn't really fight back against... You couldn't really get in an archery duel. Because you would take hits every time you stopped to draw your bow. Your crossbow. Oh, shoot.
Wish I knew about prospecting.
Since I didn't deal with Ulf, I didn't learn prospecting. Damn it. Now, I'm pretty sure crossbows, you have to stop to draw it. I'm pretty sure. I'm not going to sit here and argue because I actually don't remember it well enough. But I feel pretty confident about that. Alright, so that's the treasure. We open it, he'll stop following us. I'm going to use him to clear out these ruins, because normally he won't follow you too far. There are ways to bait him. Ways to, like, get him to do it. Are skeletons immune to arrows? No.
You can run.
It's weird to me that only Gothic 3 had that effect where skeletons were basically immune to arrows. I might as well keep arching. I think Vasily might die in this situation. Yeah, maybe I'm not gonna let him die because he's too useful. Oh, he's dead. Never mind. You can shoot, but you have to stop to draw it. That's the problem. Oh, I didn't think they took damage from arrows at all in Gothic 1. Like, you can aim and shoot the crossbow with it drawn, but to draw it, you have to stop. I'm pretty sure that's how it worked. Look at this dork ass. And even headshots at skeletons do critical damage.
She won't be eating me tonight.
I don't think he was gonna eat anything. He ain't got guts to eat. Let's get that fool. See, this is why I hate over-the-shoulder aiming. It does have... Over-the-shoulder aiming does have better depth perception than over-the-head aiming that Gothic 3 had. I just hate when you can't, like, switch shoulders in a convenient way. This game doesn't let you switch shoulders at all. Stop blocking the shots, Vasily. Yes, you can. Look above the bow icon on the bottom left there. That's how many arrows I have left. That even shows up in Twitch compression.
She won't be eating me tonight.
Yes, I have 113 arrows here, as you see. No different than any other Chronobytes game. You're reminding me I still have to edit all those videos, Vale.
You can run.
I have no idea, Demon Vector. They are not given any kind of timeline for it.
Rotten hell.
Love these grunting skeletons. Oh god, he's going in deep. Vasily, you're mad. Look at this. A nice, like, buffered arrow shot from taking a hit there.
I hope all your kind die.
They're already dead.
Hey, man.
Hey, man. What up, Sorwog? Welcome back. Now that you're here, it's time to wrap up the stream. Haha. Joke's on you.
You know what? I've been doing some thinking. You're an asshole.
Well, that's how you really feel. You can leave. What the hell's this? There's such a shiny stone there. Alright, so this is the bit. Like, I didn't do this in the last playthrough because I was just hurrying things along. You can get... Hello. Jesus, he came in with a quick bonk. You can get Vasily to follow you into these ruins. He normally doesn't want to. He tries to stop when you go through the doorway. But if you get him to pursue any of the enemies down there, he'll go past the zone where he normally stops. You can get him to help you finish clearing it out. I'm trying to think of more I would like to add. Because, like, they aren't all from Gothic 2, are they? I have some other ones. Like, all the Ohm ones are from Gothic 1. Hello. The Psycho Scream is from Gothic 1, but that's a stock sound effect.
She won't be eating me tonight.
And then Make Sure You Stay Alive is. I don't really plan on doing any from Gothic 3, because there's just nothing worth seeing from that. And I don't really have any noteworthy ones in mind. Honestly, the Gothic 1 and 2 ones... Well, what would that be for? There would need to be a reason to redeem that one, not just because it sounds funny. I like things to have a theme. I see. I suppose it would.
I'll wait here then.
So, you notice he wants to stop. But if we lure some enemies over here, he'll come down and we can try and bring him deeper in. Oh god, there's so many. So many boners.
Now you'll get it.
It's a great many boners. I'm scared. I'm not used to being surrounded by more than 3 boners. We'll flank him. The old pincer maneuver.
Rotten hell.
Well done, Vasily. Okay, so he didn't want to come any further, but he did help out with that, and that was the biggest bunch. Alright, so now he's following us. Now that we're in here, fucking go. Oh my god, stop it! Buffering the damn inputs. I hate ghoulies. Excellent.
Your kind die. So you're coming?
Yes, I'm already here.
Come on.
Woo. Why is this one just got a stick? It's a plain old stick. I parried. Goddamn. Very, very narrow input for that. Ow.
I hope all your kind die.
You're already dead, sir. Alright, and this is the way you could get down to that beach if you felt like taking the long way. There is treasure at the bottom of it. I won't forget. I just wanted to deal with this first. Ow, the pain. A bong. Yeah.
It worked.
A recipe. So recipe 4. That potion? I don't know. Who cares? This is one of those games where I just pretty much like I feel like you.
So you're coming.
It isn't really worth. I mean, I guess it kind of is worth, but it isn't really worth.
This lock is too difficult.
Too difficult. It isn't really worth like making healing potions. So I only ever learn potions at the end to get a bunch of like strength potions or whatever. I don't feel like it's worth investing the learning points early on.
Here, then.
Getting him back out can be a bit annoying. He doesn't like immediately start following you again. It doesn't really matter because we don't really need him anymore. Look at that ghoul stuck.
So you're coming.
I don't know if he'll follow us down here. Be an interesting experiment.
I'll wait here then.
Nope, he doesn't want to.
So you're coming.
See if I can move quickly past the zone where he doesn't want to go. And follow us through it.
I'll wait here then.
Nope.
So you're coming.
We gotta do.
I'll wait here then.
No, he just really doesn't want to
So
come.
you're coming.
Alright, this is how we do it. This is how we get him out. We release him from his duty. And he'll walk his own way out. What game is that, Val? Don't leave us hanging. Oh, battleships. Classic. I feel like every game of like a certain era had a battleships minigame. Like Wind Waker had it.
I'll do it.
In Infamous one. The Speedrunner's Lament.
You want to fight? Ah! Yeah! Ah! Ah!
No, Vasily can handle this. I'll provide range support. What was that? Look at this ass. What was that shot? Aiming straight at his damn head, and he just shot all the way around it.
I hope all your kind die.
These guys are so stupid. And where's the Lord? The undead Lord. I wonder if we killed him already. Get
You
arched.
can run.
Euro business? What a terrible name.
You picked the wrong fight.
I remember like the revelation that everybody was playing Monopoly wrong. I forget exactly what was wrong with it. There was like it was one of those games we always played until like only one person was left unbankrupt or one person bought all the properties, so we like never finished a game. There was a way to just calculate the winner based on the value of all their properties when you decide to just wrap it up. We never did it that way. So our games usually last several days. So how far will he come with us if we go this way?
You can run. That'll teach you, you piss pots.
It is annoying that your followers, while they won't take damage, like there's no friendly fire, but they will block the shot if their hitbox is in the way of whatever you're aiming at.
You can run.
These things are so jerky.
I hope all your kind die. You can run. You picked the wrong fight.
He didn't even hit it and it just fucking flopped over for him. Alright, there's more boners. Man, there's a second lord down here, I forgot.
You can run.
Who's the most Poe? What? I don't understand the question. What is Poe? Most powerful hero PB games? Good one. It have to. I mean, Nameless Hero from Gothic games ostensibly had like all the magic spells in the world. It is so easy to get them in Gothic 3, so I would say him. God damn this blocking bitch. Yeah, Vasily's gonna die if I don't, like, intervene. Excellent.
Your kind die.
I will let him die when he stops being useful. Yeah, we had snow into freezing rain this morning, so I had a lot of slush to shovel. Not my favorite time. I like shoveling snow, I just don't like shoveling slush. It's very heavy.
That didn't do it. It broke.
Damn it.
Did it?
Honestly, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Vasily will follow us all the way to the beach. Will he block the shots? No, I don't think he will, actually. He must have just been missing. I can shoot right through him.
I hope all your kind die.
Well, they're dying very quickly at the rate we're going. Unless if I could like command his AI just to defend, this would be a winning strategy here. Although the AI doesn't behave nearly as predictably as it did in Gothic 3, because in Gothic 3, whoever landed, or in any of the Gothic games really, whoever landed 2 consecutive hits would pull aggro. But in this game, it really doesn't seem to matter. You can be the one landing all the hits, or your partner could be landing all the hits, and it'll just decide which one it wants to attack. See, the thing is, this time of year, it might as well snow, because I'm not going to do anything else outside anyway. So I like the picturesque, you know, landscape, all bathed in white. Until it gets, like, nasty with all the sand and everything. But
You can run.
Otis seems to like it. God damn it, he's getting fucked again. Kill the boner lard. Excellent.
I hope all your kind die.
Well, the thing is, around here it hasn't been warm. I mean, it kind of has been. But not like warm enough to really do anything. I mean, it has been on some days, but those are days where I'm working. Weekends, I swear to God, we have like a curse around here where the weekends get the worst weather. So, like, it'll be like 50s and 60s all week, like all week. When the weekend hits and it's like 35 and raining.
This lock is too difficult.
Damn it. And yes, I'm talking Fahrenheit units. Not communist units. Oh. For some reason, I didn't realize that they just literally have a grate here. Like, nothing else. They just put up a grate to keep you out, and Romanov magically is able to open it. Yeah, F is for freedom, C is for communist. There's so many bites.
You can run.
That bird just stopped to have a snack on the ground.
Rotten hell.
Alright, well, there's no point to bringing them all the way down here. We're mopping up a lot of XP, but I don't want to clear out the whole beach. I ain't got time for this. That is because it is called irony, Orbaron. It is ironic patriotism. Yes, I'm an absolute patriot. I got a gun in my right hand. I'm driving a truck with my left. I got the American flag tattooed on my dick, and I call it my Star-Spangled Boner.
Say, is that a face you have at the front of your head, or is it a butt?
Mustard and Budweiser stains. I don't have a truck. I drive a Mazda that I can barely fit in. I do dress like a truck driver, though. I wear flannels and, like,
a little more for me.
Baseball caps and shit.
I see you've found what you were looking for.
How do you know,
We're
sir?
a giant step closer to our treasure now. I'm sure I'll be... But
I've forgotten. In fact...
That was a mistake.
I don't think it was, sir. The mistake was helping me. Alright, and the other mistake was just getting stuck there. Yes, amazing chest ahead. I have many flannels, and a lot of them are shrinking. Which is weird. Like, I can still button them up, no problem. But the sleeves only go down, like, halfway down my forearm now. It's very aggravating. I don't know why flannels shrink so much. No, literally this would be... My arms would have to be getting longer. And I don't think that's happening. Well, it would be convenient to have... Actually, we can get the teleporter stone from Fincher, can't we? Yes, my massive, massive biceps. But no, it's literally like they... Because I have, like, 2 or 3 different jackets that I wear with the sleeves pretty much go halfway down my thumb. Because I just can't find a good fitting jacket that isn't too long in the sleeves. But all my flannels have gone from fitting perfectly at the wrist to going about halfway up my forearm. Somehow the sleeves are shrinking like crazy on all of them. I have a couple, like my work t-shirts are like that too. My company branded t-shirts. I can't even tuck them in anymore. Normally I prefer to go tucked shirt when I'm like crawling around on top of rooftop units and shit. But these I can't tuck in anymore because as soon as I bend forward slightly, they come untucked. I'm pretty sure my flannels are all cotton. I imagine cotton has more of a tendency to shrink than polyester does.
I come from...
Then let me hear...
No, we haven't heard all these dialogues because I didn't do it this way around, so...
Has to offer.
Oh god.
He's looking for a set of crystal discs.
And what does that have to do with me?
He wants you to get them.
What does he offer in return for these discs?
Sorry for the ice sounds.
The gold from the ruins. The ones you currently occupy in any case. Take that, and he
Oh, so he is literally just offering...
That is indeed
he is literally just offering
Agreed,
you the gold you already
discs
have.
For the ruins. Tell me, what is the Inquisitor planning to do with these discs?
He needs the discs to open a gate. A gate into the mountain.
Where does this gate lead?
The only way to find out is to go in. But the gate must be secure for a reason. There is something behind it.
So that is why the Inquisitor has come here. He suspects the secret that
We have...
Well then, just in case the monsters kill you and your Inquisitor.
Well, that part of the dialogue is the
I
same.
have one object that matches that description. You can take your discs. Go, take them to your Inquisitor. My actions show trust and honor. I hope your actions will do the same.
I'm sure it does, Orbin. We are all immature here. This music here reminds me of one of the radio tracks from Stalker. For some reason, it just clicked with me with a weird, like, warbly guitar in the background. That's gone now, so we can't hear it.
Just one. The Inquisitor needs several. And if he's right, and we need to get in there to save the island...
Well, we have a new excavation in a temple to the east, not far from your monastery. My man Fincher is overseeing work there. It's a large ruin, hasn't been excavated by your men yet. Maybe one of these discs is there. Talk to Fincher. He will show you where the temple is.
What makes you think a disc is in the temple to the east?
Well, can you think of anyone else? Searching a large temple has to make more sense than poking around in the woods. Wouldn't you agree?
Sure. For some reason, just mentioning Stalker is giving me the urge to replay them all again, even though I replayed them all, like, last year. I couldn't even finish Clear Sky because of a game-breaking bug. Goddamn, Shadow of Chernobyl is just second to none. I'm really not looking forward to Stalker 2 at this point. That last trailer really, like, neutered my hopes. The pencil to wind them back up. Oh, yeah. Cassettes. Give me my 5.5-inch floppies. No, give me my 8-tracks. I don't think 8-tracks existed by the time I was born. Right. I wanted to talk to Fincher to get a teleport. Really? So, Shadow Chernobyl has the best atmosphere out of all of them, but it definitely has, like, the worst missions. Because they're all just pretty much go there and get the thing missions. And the side quests, like, especially with their expiration timers and everything, are kind of bullshit. But God, just, like, the mix of that old-school Eurojank with, like, a post-apocalypse FPS just really, really gets my blood pumping. And the fact that the next two games were more polished, although Clear Sky was actually the buggiest, but the next two games feeling much more polished in general really didn't serve the atmosphere as well.
The Don's giving you a chance.
Yes.
Lucky you.
Lucky me.
I know what it looks like. Him Let me give you some... He's just...
Yes, yes.
Is there a...
We based... You?
I was not even aware of that game until it released, so no, I can't say I am. Because I've never spent any time looking into it. So we got one of the 5. I think I'm just gonna do all of Patty's thing tonight, just to get that done, and then we'll do the temple ruin tomorrow, or whenever I stream this next. None of the graves are on the far side of the island, right? Or you have to drop from one of them on the plateau by the monastery. One's by the beach. One's on the island, and Erickson gets us there. Or, like, tells us it's in that direction. Alright, I gotta... I'm supposed to talk to Balturo, but I guess it doesn't matter. And he'll end up in the same place regardless. Actually, it wasn't there at all, now that I think about it. He would have stopped us as soon as we walked in. Beg your pardon, bird. You keep your distance, I'll keep mine. Oh, I wanted to, show something that I don't think I've ever found in this game, which I'm actually not going to be able to get to today anyway. I need a levitate spell. But there's the place where you find the levitate rune in this game. I don't think I ever found it, like in any other playthrough. I was just, when I was doing the like free cam and like looking around and stuff, I was quite shocked when I stumbled across something I never found before. It was actually hard to see to even know anything's up there. But basically, like, above the waterfall that goes by Robart's farm/brewery, you have to go up towards, like, the volcano temple thing there, and then follow along the edge on the right, and you, like behind some bushes, you'll see a place you can float across. And I had never found it before. Pretty cool. Pardon me.
A little more for me.
A little more for him. I would take anything over that long-ass digging animation. If there's one thing I appreciate about Elden Ring, it's having a sprint button, and your stamina bar does not get depleted as long as you're not in combat. Meaning you can just hurry shit along in all these, like, walk through these safe areas all over again.
I'm here. Ah.
I feel like that's just something these games could use. Like, even fucking Devil May Cry had that, for Christ's sake. But as long as you weren't in combat, you could sprint. It was just disabled once you're in combat. And obviously, thematically, it's a little bit weird, but who cares? It's convenient. I didn't care about Erickson. We're just gonna kill him straight away. Don't say a word. Silently meet your demise. He talked a lot more shit when he was alive. And I wasn't killing him. Expect a little bit more out of him when he was meeting his end. Aha! I one-shot these with a headshot. Not quite. What was that? Shot through all these little stingers. Wait, it's down here. Wait, no, it isn't. What am I thinking? I gotta deal with the Scorps. I have to deal with the Scorps, kind of. They're in the way. What? You idiot. Huh. Why are they so dumb? You big dummies. Man, she's a scorpion that way? Get the feeling he'll find his way through. No, he won't. Wow. They actually just get stuck there. Never mind. He's escaping. Aha. I have the power of running away on my side. Oh god. I got stuck. Where the hell are you going? That was nonsense. Oh god, I smacked the snail. Dude, what is those hitboxes? No. Bullshit! God damn it. What? No. No. Is that really the last time I saved? God damn it. I'll be right back.
Ouch! Whoa, that hurt.
What? What noises were you hearing? Because the mic was muted. I was just upset, but I had to use the restroom. China closet. How much money do you think I have? No, I was like holding it in for like the last 20 minutes. I was gonna wait until after I got that treasure site to go to the restroom. But then I died! Oh yeah, I heard about that. Alas. Although, to be honest, I can't think of a single movie I've seen that he was in. I probably have. I can't think of one. Oh, of course, Private Ryan, yes.
A little more for me.
should have done this and then gone to the bathroom. But I was angry. Did I make a reference to the Fratellis? I'm making a reference to the Fratellis. I found it, the name Fratelli Brothers, ironic. You should remember everything I say. But I did say Vice City was the one of the 3 GTA 3 games that I played the least. Let me out.
Let me. I'm here. Ah.
It was so awkward reaching for F8 just to save. Just as awkward as this strafe animation. Your silent demise. God damn. Well, it definitely was distinctive, and obviously the sequels felt more iterative. Well, the sequels as in the games that use the same engine. That's the thing, it's like the mobs, the Italian mob feels like the most familiar because that's just what like pop culture is drawn from so much more than, you know. Like, obviously, Vice City was a much more Scarface influence. And, you know, GTA San Andreas was, like, gangster culture influenced. Ghetto influence. Whereas GTA 3 was very... I mean, it did end up having you, like, working for the Yakuza at some point. But, yeah, like, on its front, it was very Italian mob. Which is much more familiar to, like, the world at large, I think. Save again. Yeah, the spectrum of gangs in GTA 3 was a bit strange, because, like, they also had the Triads a lot. I don't think the Triads really have much going on in the U.S. Like, of anything, the gangs in the U.S. were classically Italian, Russian, and Irish. really weren't any. There isn't a whole lot of like Oriental gangs here. They deal with the other gangs more than anything, but they don't have like much of a presence here. I don't think. Not as much as that game portrayed, at least. Besides, I assume the Yakuza are all, like, beating each other up with park benches and shit. And singing karaoke. And having very, very stern eyebrows. God, that is not a dodge, sir. I got your back to a wall. That means I can beat your ass now. Never mind, you escaped. How did I bonk? We made it. Up and at him, sir. I forget where this dig site even is. It's not inside, is it? I don't know why I tried to loot that twice. I didn't have to come up here at all, did I? It was over here. I died for nothing.
A little more for me.
Big money. Okay, so all that's left is 2 of them. There's the one that you have to drop down to near the monastery. I'm trying to remember where they are, because I feel like the one that I'm forgetting is the one I forgot last time. I think it's actually up there, isn't it? It's near the tower up on the ridge here. So I guess we got the long haul ahead of us. I don't remember. I just remember hearing that name before. Actually, weren't the Forellis also like the antagonists to whatever gang you started with in GTA 3? Remember the guy who worked in cars kept having you go after the Forellis. It's been so long since I played GTA 3. Punchinello? Is it a pun? Explain the pun. I remember them making puns about his name. I don't think I'm gonna bother all the gnomes this time around. Oh. That's a terrible pun. yo, get out of here. You bore ass. Colombian? Well, yeah, the main antagonist is in, like, the one you deal with at the end. What I mean is each gang had their, like, each gang you worked for had their, like, opposing gang. Like, when you were working for the Mafia, it started with the Triads. They were, like, going in on their turf. But there was another mob family called the Forellis. Yeah, Forellis? Morellis? Something like that. That's, like, the guy who was the mechanic. I forgot his name. He kept having to go after them. Yeah, Sonny Forelli. Yeah, exactly. Like that man himself. That's what I do remember. But they were also having to go after the Triad, because, like, each island had two gangs that were, like, competing for influence there. So, like, the first island had the Salvatore family versus Triad. Second island had the Yakuza versus the Cartel. Third island had the Crips and the Bloods or whatever. I forget what the two gangs were. They're both, like, really milquetoast gangs. But then they each had, like, other gangs that had, like, side missions. Like, there were the Diablos and the Yardies and shit like that. No. Oh. I have misremembered then, I guess. He's throwing hammers. He's a hammer bro. And you have that, Wolf. That's a gift. A peace offering. This isn't what I thought it was. If I misremembered, I thought one of the graves was up here. Again, I'm not bothering with all the tool bags this time around. All right, where the hell is the grave I'm forgetting? Well, that don't help. Do I not get it on the map? Oh, nameless graves. There it is. Oh, I lost it. The one there. Oh, it's right. Yeah, right. It's by the boy. Yeah, the third island always kind of baffled me. It was there mostly for the final showdown. Like I said, I don't remember GTA 3 all that well, because I only ever beat it once. Once we had San Andreas, I played that more than anything. Get out of here, dogs! I don't think the wolves ever, like, de-aggro, do they? Holy shit! I've made mistakes. Joey, that's his name. So many wolves. I'm gonna die. You have the rats. They're more delicious. Oh god, there's so many wolves. Help me. I'm just angering more as I run. I don't want to lead them to that dude. They'll kill him. Oh god, there it is. I must make my stand. Holy shit. They're surrounding me. Get out of here. God, these wolves are so much easier compared to Gothic 3 wolves. I would not have lasted more than 5 seconds if these are Gothic 3 wolves. Damn, they barely even touched me. Sindacos? The hell are those? I don't remember those. Man, I pissed off like 30 packs there. Jesus.
A little more for me.
That's what I'm saying. Like, Gothic 3 wolves would have all just volleyballed you. They wouldn't have even given you a chance to get knocked down. They just stun the hell out of you. Okay, last one's by the monastery. It's weird how, of all like the conventional creatures, wolves are the only ones that don't like threaten you and try to make you run away. They're the only ones that attack on sight.
Last arrow.
Ah, shit! How did I go through like hundreds of arrows already? It didn't help that most things in Gothic 3 just didn't make any noise. You could walk right past them and like piss them off and not even realize it.
A little more for me.
Job's done. Guess we'll take the quick way. Yes, we're saving Patty this time. The not saving Patty arc was more experimental than anything. Is it me, or does it never really actually seem to rain outside of the beach and the swamp? I swear those are the only places that get storms. I don't think that's an option. Look at this idiot.
Hey.
Aronga.
If you want to see Patty again, there'll be no funny business, got it?
Funny business?
Romanov wants to see you. He's waiting on the west coast. Come with me.
What have you done with Patty?
I don't do the talking. Follow me, or forget about the girl.
How about you die? Oh shoot, I forgot. Be right back. You'll die in a moment. Well, considering that they updated Risen, I feel like they're gonna move on to this, doing something with the sequels, try and get them on the new platforms or something. It would not shock me if they decided that Risen 4 could be more profitable than Elex 3. Sir, I need these arrows to commit murder. How do I have 3 skull splitters? I think the Skelemans dropped something. I feel like they do, but I'm not gonna go back and check. Sir, your reckoning has finally come. Enjoy your last drink.
Leave off.
Oh god, I missed.
Stop! Stop!
This is a shame that they just cannot figure out how to make range combat more interesting. Because it's always like the cheesiest way to play the game, but never gratifying. Like, the enemies should be able to, like, dodge it more, but I also feel like there should be more techniques with the bow. Like, quick draws that maybe are less accurate, but better at point-blank range. Power draw, where you can hold it for longer and get a better shot. I don't know. Like, something to just make it more gratifying to use and have more interesting approaches. Like, obviously a lot of these ideas are unrealistic in real archery. Like, my favorite is when you see people, like, knock 4 or 5 arrows and fire them all at once. Obviously that can't happen. But it does make the game more fun. The least it could do is let me turn my bow sideways, so I look cooler. You know, even Elex 1 had alternative ammo for every weapon, including bows. And then Elex 2 decided to do absolutely none of that. And just make ranged weapons even less interesting. Interesting. I did install that and never played it. I don't know. I feel like it's just a game that should have friends. Guess what I don't have? Balturo isn't even here. Because we never talked to him. So Romanov is literally all alone.
There's the gutter dog. Come for a little talk.
Hello, Romanov. Is this the bit where you try and kill me for the clues to Steelbeard's treasure?
Believe me, if I could, I would.
And why can't you?
Because you and Patty are the only ones who can get past Steelbeard's trap. Steelbeard's little bitch has already refused to cooperate. So let's see if you will be any smarter.
Nope.
Let's cut this short. Draw your weapon.
Pity. I thought you were smarter. Have it your way. I'll just have to squeeze it out of Patty then.
Huh? I did mean to check if he would like humor our offer, where we said just give us the money and you get what you want out of it.
Yeah.
He probably would. I don't think the game like locks that idea out just because we screwed him over in town. Let me play to my strengths here. Never mind, that's a bad idea.
Yeah.
And even Romanov doesn't have a single sound to make while he's getting walloped. Unless you hit him from behind, because everyone gets it. Ow! Jesus! He spun me right round.
Is this the
Billy?
And
because Steve, she,
where,
some depend.
What?
Don't. I've none of and where going to.
I don't care about Patty. We'll split it 50-50.
I thought I was the only nasty piece of work around here. You've just gone up in my estimation. We'll do it this way.
Okay, so the offer does not change.
I'll bring you the map.
A sensible decision. Get going. I'm counting the minutes.
Joke's on you, because I'm counting the arrows. Fool. Oh, pardon. Fool. Pardon. Fool. Oh god, he's stuck on the environment, so he's not defending himself. I'm bonking. Okay, I thought we were just gonna get in that loop for a while. God damn! Man got tricks.
Make sure you stay alive.
I'm not doing very well at that. He just lets me wail on him for days just to get my guard down so he gets the one hit he needs. What? Pardon? Really? This is the strat? You just won't aggro until we talk to him so I can kill him now? Doesn't even give a fuck.
There's the gutter dog. Come for a little talk.
Hello, Romanov. Is this the bit where you try and kill me for the clues to Steelbeard's treasure?
Believe me, if I could, I would.
Brilliant.
And why can't you?
Because you and Patty are the only ones who can get past Steelbeard's trap. Steelbeard's little bitch has already refused to cooperate. So let's see if...
This game's so stupid.
That's
pity. Have it your way.
Try squeezing those arrows back out of your face, idiot. Oh god, I forgot there's ghouls in here. God damn. Can I use this environment to my advantage? Take that, jerk. Can they get up here? That's a creepy boy. Aha! Hello, Epic Gypsy. How are you? Yeah, are you a gypsy or a vampire? I don't think you can be both. I am okay. I am cheesing this game. But I'm not having very good success because this man has some substantial thigh gaps. Yeah, that was the way to play Gothic 2, I guess. I don't know what that means. Is that a Vampire the Masquerade thing? Sounds like it. Or one of many other vampire fiction that I don't know about. Aha! I don't know all the clans in VTM because I only really know Bloodlines. Oh god! I don't want to touch that one. Alright, so who was, I forget. Who was the man who wasn't mentioned? I feel like it was this man, Corrigan. Or was it? No, it was Dillinger, wasn't it?
A little more for me.
I'm just trying to do it without looking at all the clues again. Was indeed Dillinger. Victory is mine. Now I guess we'll go let Patty out of her room. What the hell happened to Balturo? Maybe we just completely dodged him in the Don's camp somehow. So he didn't make it here. I was hoping I would run into that glitch that I had way back in my old YouTube playthrough, where one of the dead guys would come back as a ghost and try and fight me in that scene. But I've never had that happen before or since.
Destroy them!
What? Hello? Who? Who the fuck was that? What? Did I get my ghost after all? Hello? I'm so confused. I don't think that was Patty, no. That didn't sound like Patty. Yeah, but what enemy? There shouldn't be an enemy. And the battle music's still playing. I'm so confused. It didn't sound like Balturo's voice.
Yeah.
He must. I feel like he's underground. Whoever it is. I don't know if there is. I mean, there kind of is. It's a bit janky. What? I'm like getting stuck on something every now and then. If I bring him to Patty, Patty will figure it out. Patty, I'm being haunted. Help me.
Why, thank you. I guess I get to play the maiden in distress.
Does that make me the hero?
or the dragon.
How did you manage to get to me?
I had to persuade Romanov to let you go. Not an easy task.
What about the nautical map? Do you have it?
Map? Be glad you've still got your head.
I am, believe me. It's just that without the map, all this effort will be for nothing.
Here, I got my hands on Steelbeard's map.
You've got it. Do you have any idea how valuable this map is?
Enough for like
Since
5
it's
men
a
to lose their
pirate
lives
map,
for,
I'm
apparently.
guessing it's not showing picnic spots.
Right. My father marked all the islands and the countries.
Well, it
he
is from the
visited on his
Gothic
map.
developers,
You hid
so
gold
that's
in
pretty
every
intentional,
one of these
Gypsy.
places. There are a lot of wrong hands this could have fallen into. So, thank you for bringing it to me. You're a decent sort. Not many of those around here.
You played it a bit? I recommend you play it some more.
What about the rest of the gold from Steelbeard's treasure?
I'll take the map. You can have the gold. Deal?
That's a deal Romanov was making anyway.
You can also have my father's old house, if you want it. It's close to the brothel.
It's tough, but it's
my
worth it.
My father probably found that convenient.
Thanks.
I have a
I'm not sure
walkthrough
I'll
if
have
you
much
are
use for it.
interested.
Well, it's yours. If you decide to stay on this island.
What will you do now?
I'll go back to the town. I can't leave the island in these storms.
Looks like we're both stuck here. Well, that's... that.
Looks that way. Feel free to drop by the tavern anytime you like. The gods know I'd like to talk to someone who isn't a drunken ex-fisherman.
I might just do that. Take care of yourself.
I forgot that she does just go back to the tavern after all
This
this.
log is too difficult.
Too difficult? Ah, well, I'm glad you've already seen it then. I'm still being haunted by a ghost, Patty. Can you exorcise this problem? Be nice if I had some ability that could, like, target. It might work. Maybe this. Doesn't seem to be spotting anything. Nope, I'm just haunted forever. That's a good question. I barely qualify the old one as a walkthrough because I was very stupid in that one. What? Is there someone draw a weapon again? Patty, help! This game is so spooky. Ah, well, my most recent one took me about 3 years to make, and I only finished it last year, so it's probably that one. See if it happens again. No, I think it was that NPC I was following in Gothic 3 who ran straight through a mountain. I couldn't catch up with him. Well, if you do that, post a comment so I know you got back to it. Let me, let's, try and... No, I'm gonna check if Balturo's in the camp. Maybe he has something to say. And if not, I'm gonna teleport to him just to see what has become of him. Oh, Beppo, you need to talk to your mother more.
I don't want anything to do with you lot. Whatever you want, I ain't talking.
Your mother, Tilda, is worried about you.
Oh, she's always worried. That woman makes my life a misery.
Okay, okay. Clearly she's got nothing to be worried about. Too risky.
I'm not really sure how I feel about the fact that this game doesn't let you fail at pickpocketing, because that wasn't really It's too annoying in Gothic 2. Yeah, so Baltura's just gone. And in Gothic 3. Especially Gothic 3 because it took fucking ages to reload if you failed.
Nobody knows where they can.
But it also just feels like there's no strategy to it. You just try it every chance you get. And if you can't do it, then it just won't let you try. Right, let's do a little quick some of that. And... oh god, that's not the right button! Still in Gothic 2, like, muscle memory. Go to Balturo. Oh, he did just get despawned. He's placed here among the other bodies. Interesting. Not sure how that happened. Let's just do a shortcut.
What do you know about the other ruins on this island?
They're sprouting up like weeds. I had orders to send another group west to recover the artifacts from the ruins up there. Rudolph and his men. I haven't heard from them for quite a while, though. The way things are, I don't even know if they're still alive.
Rudolph is still alive, but he has his hands full dealing with the small ruin in the west.
Glad to hear he's still with us. There are too many turning up dead these days. Here, take this spell as thanks for your service to the Order. Rudolph is desperate for reinforcements. I've none to spare.
I'm the one who was supposed to tell you that. I think you stole my line there, buddy.
How are things here?
We're constantly having to fight off gnomes. One or two are good sport, but get a pack of them and they're trouble. I don't want to die at the hands of a damn gnome. Here they come again. To arms! To arms!
I have 2 arms. They have 2 arms as well. What do you need to point that out? Whoops, sorry, I'm smacking you. Owie.
That's the only
You're
language
welcome.
these beasts understand.
Your gnome problems are over.
If only every problem could be solved so easily, eh?
I solved most of my problems by hitting them.
They're certainly more tenacious than normal, and more organized.
Guess we've heard this all.
Well,
we've got you got your crystal disc stolen.
So what am so
we've
So any newcomers who don't understand what's going on, I've already played through this once, so none of these dialogues really matter to me. What I'm doing is getting through this game through all 3 guilds to kind of learn as much as I can about it before ultimately doing a walkthrough for this as well, much as I did with Gothic 2. But any repeat content, I'm just kind of hustling through. Anywhere where there's not like an alternative way to do it, or any alternative dialogues or anything. There's no real sense in going through the whole ordeal in its entirety more than once. I think I'm just going to get to the other side of the island just to get ready. We'll talk to the feller in the woods. But then that's where I'm going to call it for tonight. I'm starting to get a little sleepy. Owie, you bastard. Hey, you haunted loser. I was haunted briefly.
The name. You seem. You're.
Why were you looking? My mother. You can tell. Mother's. Tell you. I'm not going.
What?
Just.
Sure.
Cool.
Look and look.
Look. Like.
Give.
Okay. I heard.
What I'm gonna do this time, just because I want to show
Not a chance.
what happens if you do this quest backwards. How you're supposed to do it is you're supposed to find Lord Patrascan first. Come back and talk to Leon, and then he sends you out to go look for all of the other vassals. but it doesn't force you to do it in that order, so you can do it the other way around.
Really?
Which makes it hilarious because
right. Well, I think
he ends by implying that he's still haunted.
So,
but then the quest just ends.
You think that I'm...
So it's really funny.
Well, but so
what?
When you... That's...
Yes.
Maybe...
And you... I hope...
Who?
Me.
So...
Hey, besides...
Sound...
It's
that...
Well...
I mean, we got out of there that easily. It's not like, that's news to us. I think one thing that this game did that, yeah, I guess Gothic 1 and 2 kind of did it, where, like, NPCs who were in a routine tended to stick to one thing, and they didn't, like, go back and forth between other things, but I guess, like, if they were smithing, or, like, Thorben the Carpenter would go back and forth between hammering his, cabinet versus sawing the log. Well, I still think that was, like, schedule-based. Whereas NPCs kind of seem to randomly decide between, like, sitting here or sitting there. Like, every time I talk to that guy, we go back and forth between different things. I don't know. Just little touches that, you know, I can't help but notice. You get out of here. Gnomes. You know, I know this game's built on the Genome engine. Maybe for this game they should have just renamed it to the Gnome engine. Counter-sniping the gnomes ain't too difficult. Yeah, I'm wondering, because when we do the temple in the swamp... Oh god, boners! When we do the temple in the swamp, that does spawn lizard men to start populating the island with all the teleporter stones we're looking for. I wonder if that happens when we do Eldrick's quest first as well. Like, just one of the two triggers a flag that spawns them all. But in either case, it could be the first time we encounter them, so it makes sense that they spawn right afterwards. I feel sad. No, they're assholes. They attack me. Not like they're giving me a choice. Just because they're more talkative and obnoxious in the sequels. Well, listen, that excuse doesn't protect you from everything. You know your orders are shit. Shouldn't follow them. Oh god. Oh lord. I'm gonna die! There's so many! Retreat. Oh man, I wish I had a summon Fred spell. That's not what I wanted. I thought that was a healing. What? That's barely healed anything. I just completely missed him, for Christ's sake. 3 fucking swings right to the face. Sir, please. I'm gonna just evade. Aha! Too smooth. What was the language? They just, like, slightly altered words. It's more of an accent than anything. I don't think it was creative at all. It was just like a childish perversion of the English language. I don't know what it sounded like in German, but it couldn't have been that much more interesting. Ah, these ghouls. So aggressive. I want to go that way? No. Oh, God, I don't know. This guy, help. I'm being ghouled. Being grabbed by the ghoulies.
I'm with you.
Thanks. How did I hit him? Goodness sake. I'm gonna do what I'm best at. Shooting.
You made that look easy.
Alright, well, I'm here now. So I'm gonna do this bit next time. Because again, we're kind of fast-tracking the rest of the game at this point, because not much is really gonna change. We're gonna get a couple quests from Carlos that are ones you could technically do as a Dongsman, but you just didn't get any. There's nobody to turn in the quest to. So it's like killing the lizard leaders and all that bullshit. But yeah, we'll pick that up next time. It probably won't be tomorrow. I don't think I'm gonna do another cheeky stream this weekend. But we'll have some more midweek ones and Mafia again in the morning. Till then, have yourselves a lovely weekend. Stay safe, stay healthy, and good night.
Hey, man.
Hey, man.